What's up, YouTube? Tony coming back at you with another episode of the Mississippi Pickers. So welcome back to the vlog. I haven't made a video in a little while. Well, in a long while. Not a little while, a long while. let's just call it. Anyway, the reason I haven't made any videos is because I really haven't had anything to share. Because we haven't been actively going out and searching for things for eBay. We haven't even bought anything at a thrift store, and I don't even remember the last time I went out, to be honest with you. But all that's fixing to change. I don't know if I told you guys, but my Social Security started this year, January. So I've already received my first check, and I'm waiting for my second check for February. So that money is replacing all the money that I was making doing my floor job. So now I can give that up and put all of my attention on to doing eBay, which I had pretty much just quit doing. I'll be honest with you, it was just impossible for me to do both things. I couldn't do the floor job, which was an overnight job, and then spend my days going out looking for things and then coming back and listing. And you know how long it takes, even to one item when you don't really know everything there is to know about that particular item. You have to do, well, especially when you're doing clothing, you have to do measurements. Uh, you have to know a little bit about the thing. Colors are horrible for me because I don't really know. I'm not, really versed in all the colors. Coral peach. You know what I mean? It's like, come on. Anyway, you get past the basic colors, blue, green, black, white, yellow. Once it gets past, the basic colors, I'm just kind of lost. So I have to start, looking on eBay to see if I can find something that is a similar color. Sometimes it takes me a while to figure out, what the color is. So even like a beige, sometimes there's so many nuances to that. You get beige, tan, camel. What is it? I don't know. But I have a lot of trouble when it comes to the colors of things. So sometimes it takes me a minute, to figure that part out. And that's not the only thing. I mean, there's a lot of things about clothing that I spend a lot of time on, trying to figure it out because when somebody buys something from me, I want them to get, what it is that they think they're buying. So, I know a lot of times it's just bad camera work on eBay and people sell things and they say it's one thing and then you buy it and it's something completely different than what you were expecting. And I don't want that experience for the people that buy stuff from me. I want them to get exactly what they thought they were what they thought they were buying. So if I tell them that it's coral peach, then by George, I want it to be coral peach. So you know what I mean? So I mean, I just want it to be right. I mean, I know you can't ever be, 100%, but you can be as close as you can possibly get. You can do your due diligence, and actually get as close as you possibly can. So, and that's all I'm trying to do when I list something. And I'm only trying to list 5 things a day, so it's not, that hard, but it's hard enough, and especially for me. I'm pretty meticulous when it comes to eBay listings, and I'm pretty picky when it comes to eBay listings because I want it to be right. Um, Even when it comes to like a pair of pants, when it comes to the waist size, a lot of people will pull that, that rise all the way to the top, stretch them across, and say, okay, that's the waist size. Well, that's not correct. That's just not right. You have to let that rise fall and then measure across, and that gives you the actual waist size. And based on a lot of people that sell on eBay's return rate, I can tell you that they're not doing it correctly. Me, on the other hand, you know how many returns that I get on pairs of pants? Zero. Goose egg. I've sold thousands of items over the years, and I don't get any returns. If I get a return, it's usually because they found something on it like a stain, or they found a hole that I missed, or they just didn't like it. It didn't fit because of, it was too long, too short, something. But it's never been the waist size. I've always got that part correct. Anyway, I just want it to be as accurate as possible. I want my listings to be as accurate as possible. So I spend a lot of time trying to get that, right. And maybe I waste a lot of time, on my listings. Maybe I waste too much time doing a listing. But I would rather waste that time while I'm making the listing than let somebody get something and it just be wrong, you know. And I know how I would feel, if I bought something, which I have off of eBay, and you get it all the way home after waiting, for a week or two, for the thing to get to you, and it finally arrives and it's wrong. And that's just so disappointing. I don't want that experience for my customers. I want them to get the item that they think they're getting. So I put a lot more effort into it than I probably have to. So that's just me. Anyway, I'm going to be making more YouTube videos because we're going out. We're going to be looking for new things. And starting next week, we're going to be getting new merchandise. So there are going to be new videos coming to the channel. So if you're just watching for the first time, or if you've already been a subscriber, I really appreciate you guys who have stayed with me. I appreciate everybody that subscribes. If you haven't subscribed and you're watching this for the first time, go ahead and give us a subscription. It's free. So, thank you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.